The Arizona audit on the 2020 presidential election continues to move along despite having found no proof of voter fraud. The man heading up the audit is now claiming that more than 70,000 mail-in ballots were cast with no record of them being sent.
I highly recommend we do the canvassing because it's the one way to know for sure whether some of the data we're seeing, if it's real problems or whether it's clerical errors. For example, we have 74,243 mail-in ballots where there is no clear record of them being sent.
All right, let's talk now with Daniel Dale. He is our fact checker. First off, anything that guy says, I treat with just a lot of skepticism, the Cyber Ninjas guy. But fact check this for us.
Well, I think even if you're not an election conspiracy theorist, you might hear this and think, well, that is weird. You know, how did they end up with 74,000 mail-in ballots they don't have a record of being sent out? The answer, Brianna, is that didn't happen. These ballots are in-person early votes. Let me break this down as simply as possible. This county uses two early voting files that are not meant to be used for forensic audits. One of them is ballots requested by voters. One of them is ballots submitted by voters. Now, that ballots requested file stops getting updated on the last day voters can request a mail ballot, which was October 23rd this year. But the ballot submitted file keeps getting updated with those in-person votes until 10 days later. So you have thousands and thousands of in-person votes between October 24th and the day before the election where there won't be a corresponding entry on the ballots requested file. So this Mr. Logan made it sound, either intentionally or just because he didn't understand, like this is some great tens of thousands of ballots unsolved mystery. And former President Trump seized on this to claim that there were 74,000 magically appearing ballots. In fact, these ballots did not magically appear. They're legitimate in-person votes, and there's no unsolved mystery.
I mean, and this is not, I mean, Logan's entire effort has been suspect, but you have the ex-president amplifying it with these highly specific statistics, which are almost sort of surgically designed to create doubt. How dangerous is that effort? Just the amplification by the ex-president and the fact that they're offering a specific number based on nothing.
Look, we know it's extremely dangerous. You know, it's dangerous in a very literal, real sense. We saw such lies incite the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol, and I think it's dangerous to democracy. You have this ongoing effort to get people to not believe that this country runs elections fairly when, in fact, it does. And I can tell you, I've quantified this. Former President Trump is lying much more about the 2020 election than any other single subject.